feeds us. Black nose, black lips, black features. You know what? I'm the young black Jesus. They're trying to cock block the black leaders. Can't leave the streets alone, the street needs us.
What's your views on like this TRAYVON Martin case then?
TRAYVON Martin, God rest his soul. R.I.P. You know, but I don't know. I just talk to the people with this one. I think this is gonna sound mad now, you know, but it's the truth, and sometimes the truth hurts, innit? Like, it is the law that when they found you not guilty, that's it, innit? You're not guilty. It's mad. You're gonna have to, but that's it. They found him not guilty. Everyone's got two. Every story's got two sides, innit? And as much as like I hear, you know, I don't want to say the black side, or I hear TRAYVON's side, yeah. As much as I hear that, the awful reality is that the jury found Zimmerman's story to be true, to say, which I think is kind of mad. But you just gotta accept what the court says, because it's like when OJ bust case, I was young, I didn't understand too much about, I didn't even know who OJ was, do you know what I mean, until the case, and then it turns out like, oh, I do know him, he's in that film,
yeah, Naked Gun,
you know what I mean. So, but for me, when as a youth, I remember it, when the whole white and black thing was going on, I just had to, at the end of the day, it's like a football match. If the ref says the penalty, it's a penalty, and you score off that, that's it. And that's the end of the game, innit? No matter how you feel about it, that team won the game. So with the OJ thing, I was like, yeah, OJ got found not guilty. And I even remember when they took OJ back to court for his money and blah blah blah. I didn't really understand that. That's when I started growing up and learning a bit more about the legal process and blah blah blah. I thought like, oh, that's a bit, do you know what I mean? You got found not guilty and then they found you guilty. So why did they find you not guilty? Oh, it's the law, do you know what I mean? So, okay. So even with this Zimmerman thing now, yeah, it's a bit early for me to be even saying stuff I don't even know. Because for all we know, they might find him guilty in another court that he can't go jail and blah blah blah. But regardless of what, because I know the story's so mad, like, and I have to say, like, he should have gone jail in my opinion. If I was on the jury, I'd have said, nah, at the end of the day, if you didn't take a gun out of your house and follow someone when the person told you not to follow him, this situation won't have happened. So you kind of created a situation that someone died.
Just made it escalate.
Yeah,
to the next
you know what I mean?
level.
And obviously TRAYVON objected to being followed, and yeah, he shouldn't have handled it like that, but he was on his dad's property. He didn't think, he wasn't out here to get shot. Yeah, he might have been acting a bit overboard, but if you didn't leave your house with a gun. So, you know, this is just my opinion, but at the end of the day, when things happen, especially like this, if people don't learn from it, then we're just dumb, innit? You get me?
Yeah.
If after this, youths in America ain't moving differently, moving like ninjas, moving properly, you get me? Like, I'm not saying life's gonna change just because of trend. Life goes on. That's how mad life is, you know what I mean? People are still gonna be doing what they're doing. But if they haven't learnt nothing from this, then you're just dumb. Do you know what I mean? Because this is an illustration, this is something where we all have to learn from. And even in America, they're trying to do this whole anti-gun campaign, you know what I mean? And I'm kind of two minds about it, because as much as I'm anti-guns, imagine I was from a place that was all about guns and people had guns, and you felt like they was trying to take away your right from you and blah blah blah, when you're not really a madman, you know what I mean? So there's all kinds of opinions about it. So I want to be careful not to talk about what doesn't involve me and what I don't know about it, and say, oh, I need to take all the guns off the street. But at the end of the day, if that man didn't have the gun and have a license for his gun or whatever, he wouldn't have shot my man, innit? You know what I mean? So that's part of the issue and all them sort of things. But people have got to learn from it, innit? All the youths on road, they got to be moving differently, you get me? It's all love, innit? You get me? If my man's following you and you think rare, don't just go and try and beef him and smack his head over and think, because you don't know, he might be armed. You know, if he's come out to kill you, fucking hell, there's probably nothing you can do about it, innit? You know what I mean? That's different. But if you feel someone's following you, approach him and say, hey, what's your problem? What's up? Are you alright, mate? Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't have to. I wasn't there, so I'm not gonna speculate on what TRAYVON did. God rest his soul, innit? You know what I mean? I don't know what he did, but if it is what the defense is saying, that he attacked him and hit him with a slab on his head, if that is true, people got to learn from that, innit? Because it's not about just moving like that, because this is where it can end up still, and then the person who killed you can walk free for self-defense, because, you know. So when I say it's all love, like, I mean it on different levels, innit? Like, it's just like, you gotta, it's a mad world we live in, innit? You know. So yeah, that's all I can say still. But if I was on the jury, I think I think he would, like, you know, I don't think it would have been that cut clear, you know. So yeah.